COVID may have sacked the Big Ten, but I'm still here talking football in Happy Valley. This is a brand new Kickoff with Kelly. Good afternoon and welcome into Kickoff with Kelly. I'm Kelly Warner. The NFL is back and starts this Thursday with an AFC playoff matchup with the Chiefs and Texans. A lot of teams around the league have a different look this year, so let's break down these divisions. The Browns might just get it together this year. They've still got the same weapons, and now with yet another coach, they might actually do something. The Bengals will probably show some promise with rookie Joe Burrow, but I don't peg them as a playoff team just yet. A winning record would be a success for that team. Last season, the Steelers were plagued by injuries, and now Big Ben is back, but I don't see the Steelers being any competition for the red-hot Ravens. They will be on the hunt for another playoff berth, one that hopefully goes further than last year's. On to the AFC East, the Jets have some promise, but with Jamal Adams gone and Adam Gase still at the helm, I don't see them getting anywhere near the playoffs. The Dolphins are riding the Tua train, and I think they'll be fun to watch, but with the competition in the division and the conference, they won't see the playoffs yet either. The competition in the East is between the Bills and the Patriots. The Bills boast a stellar defense to complement a more experienced Josh Allen, who has a new weapon in Stephon Diggs. This was a tough pick for me, but I've got to put my money on the Patriots. They may not have Tom Brady, but they still have Bill Belichick. In the West, we've got 3 teams with questionable quarterbacks and one with one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Drew Lock, Derek Carr, and Tyrod Taylor will all be playing on short leashes this year, but with the help around them, they could be competing for a wild card spot. My favorite for that spot is the Broncos, but we all know the Chiefs are running away with this division. In the South, the Texans lost DeAndre Hopkins, and I think that will cause them to take a hit. The Jaguars are a mess, and Gardner Minshew isn't taking them anywhere. This division will be a battle between the Titans and the Colts. The Titans made some magic last year and are still playing with the same team, and now an added Jadeveon Clowney to their defense. The Colts showed some promise last year with Jacoby Brissett, and with the experienced Phillip Rivers and that incredible defense, I'm willing to take the risk and put my money on the Colts to win this division. And now on to the NFC. Let's start with the North, one of the most competitive divisions in my opinion. 2020 will be a make or break year for Matt Patricia in Detroit, but their success is really based on Matt Stafford's health. I do think he will have a good and healthy season, but with the competition in the NFC, I don't see them having a playoff berth. The Bears chose Mitch Trubisky to lead their efforts this season over Nick Foles, but I don't think it matters who's starting for them. I don't see them going far. This division is a fight, and a hard-fought one at that, between the Vikings and the Packers. Whoever doesn't win this division will be a wild card. I believe that 100%. The Vikings offense will be slightly better this season. The Packers didn't add any receivers in the draft for Aaron Rodgers this offseason, but the Packers went 13-3 with basically the same team as this year, so I'm putting my money on Aaron Rodgers and Green Bay. The NFC East was the undisputed worst division in the league last season by a long shot. The Giants still have Danny Dimes, and they've been loading up on young studs by virtue of the draft and winning 12 games over the past 3 seasons. I expect a better season for New York, but still not much. The Washington football team has Chase Young now, and they also have Dwayne Haskins starting, so I don't expect much from them either. I think they'll finish last in the division. The Eagles, who knows? They have injuries all over the roster, and the season hasn't even started. But the Eagles are known to surprise. They've got the weapons, they just have to stay healthy. The Cowboys are definitely the most stacked team, and with Mike McCarthy at the helm, it's their division to win. But they may pull what they did last year and let the Eagles take over. The NFC West is a clear battle between the Seahawks and the 49ers. The Cardinals may improve this season, but especially with the addition of DeAndre Hopkins and Kyler Murray coming into his own a bit more. Last season, the Rams went 9-7, and I don't see them doing much better than that. The 49ers and Seahawks were 2 of the best teams last year, and in the offseason, both teams just got even more stacked. Both of these teams definitely go into the playoffs, and I'm putting my money on the Niners to edge out Seattle in the West. The NFC South will have all eyes on them with TB12 in Tampa going head-to-head with Drew Brees. The Panthers are rebuilding and will be just working for a winning record this season with Teddy Bridgewater. I see the Falcons having an average season and better than mediocre, but still nothing to write home about. The Buccaneers will definitely see an improvement with Brady and the likes of Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, and Leonard Fournette on offense, but I don't predict them winning the division over the Saints. I predict they go 9-7 or 10-6 and get a wild card spot. Obviously, we got the big names in the like of Saquon Barkley, Miles Sanders, and Chris Godwin, but let's talk about the rookies who are hoping to make an impact this season, like Yetur Gross-Matos, who will undoubtedly be a difference maker on the Panthers' defense. This Carolina team has a young identity, and their defense is at the bottom of many fantasy rankings. But with Gross-Matos as a star for the Nittany Lions, I see him being a bright side for the Panthers in their rebuilding stage. 5 more Nittany Lions have made their rosters and are hoping to find ways to make an impact this year, including 2nd-round pick KJ Hamler in Denver, 4th-round pick John Reed in Houston, 6th-round pick Cam Brown with the Giants, and 2 undrafted free agents, Dan Chisena with the Vikings and Blake Gilligan in New Orleans. I wish all these guys luck this season. I can't wait to see what they do. That'll do it for this week's Kickoff with Kelly. Remember, brand new episodes every Thursday at 3 o'clock, streaming on Facebook Live. And if you missed us, be sure to check it out on Penn State Sports Night's YouTube channel. I'm Kelly Warner. Thanks for watching.